Hey everyone, it's Christine here. I am about to head out to Qatar, so I hope you'll join me on my journey. I am flying out of Washington, D.C., and I'll be landing in Doha in about 15 hours. It's definitely a long flight, so I was thankful that I have an aisle seat, and also the fact that I downloaded a few of my favorite TV shows onto my iPad so that I can watch them on this flight. I landed in Qatar around midnight and it was too humid for me to record anything, so I just came straight to my hotel room. The next morning, I took a private tour to the desert, and on the way there, I was admiring all these architecture and landscapes and how well made the roads are and how clean the city is. Oh, and by the way, it's not that my camera lenses were blurry. It's the fact that it was so hot and humid outside that it looked dense or even foggy. But of course, that did not stop me from having fun in the desert. I got to ride a camel, hold a falcon on my arms, and I also went sand dune bashing in this car, which was very cool, but also very scary because it goes pretty high up and then goes down with a lot of speed, and I was drifting in sand. I also went sandboarding, but thankfully there was no proof of me falling. And then we went to the inland sea, which was gorgeous, in the middle of the desert, and then came back to the city. As I mentioned earlier, it was really hot and humid. It was around 118 degrees. So it's really hard to see the skyline that people usually talk about when they go visit Doha. I guess I'll have to come back another time. It was so hot during daytime that I barely saw anyone there. But now that it's around sunset, there are more and more people out and about. So I came shopping at Sok Wakit. It was definitely a unique experience because I got to experience the culture as well as see all these different cool little things that I could buy for my family and friends back home. And then I got hungry, so I ended up at the most gorgeous Persian restaurant I've ever been to in my life. The food was delicious and the service was great. The next morning, I took a car ride around the city because it was too hot to walk around, but this time I was able to see the skyline a little bit better. After that, I went to visit the Qatar Cultural Village. I guess no one was crazy enough to be outside during this time except me. My favorite part was seeing that they have these cool bird shelters in the park. I also would have loved to eat here, but it seemed like it was closed because it was really hot during the daytime. So I just continue to walk around and see what the village offers. And that night, I went to eat dinner at this restaurant called 360 at the top of the Torch building. It's called 360 because the restaurant is revolving at 360 degrees. So as I sat there eating my dinner, I was able to see the night lights of Doha. Unfortunately, this is it for me for this trip, but I know for a fact that I'll be back to Qatar again in the near future. So until then, take care.